I'm sitting here just thinking about how sometimes you just need that little push before you really say what you want to say. And this is one of those times for me, you know. And hopefully it'll help others. And some people really don't want to hear it. I understand that. I understand that. And this is really directed towards the younger generation. I mean, let's say 19, 25, 19 on up to 30. And as a result of a few things that were said today, this is what I want to say concerning the matter. And like I said, if it helps others, good. And a lot of you won't want to hear it. And it's not for everybody. But there are some that maybe will benefit from hearing it. And, you know, we talk about so many other things, but you don't hear them talk about this too much. You know, the topic I'm referring to is finances. Finances. Take care of your responsibility. Get it right here, right here. Get it in your head. My face is in that. I'm sweating, it's hot. Anyway, get it through your head. When you make a bill, it's yours. When you make a bill, it's yours. And I know a lot of you probably don't want to hear this topic, and I'm not trying to be just a mother fussing at their child or trying to correct their child. I want to give some constructive, directional information, because been there, done that, moved on. But in this case, it took a heck of a long time to move on. I'm talking about credit card bills. Don't get credit cards. Maybe one, a small one. Don't fall for that. Don't fall for that. They're going to get their money. And if you have a higher limit, chances are you're going to want to use that. Trying to stay in style, trying to have the best of this, which is another subject, which is, okay, hold tight. I will get to that. If you can't afford it, don't buy it. No, I didn't mean to say it like that. If you can't pay cash for it, don't buy it. I'm not talking about a house or a car, okay? We're talking about the latest Gucci, the latest, I don't even know the name. Speaking of, stop buying all those name brands. Who cares? Who freaking cares? One does what one can with what one has. Not trying to keep up with the Joneses. How do you know the Joneses are not broke? There's nothing wrong with going to a thrift store every now and then. You know, it's just practical. In this time and day, even two people working together is hard. Take your butt in a thrift store and get yourself a nice blouse. You say, well, why the thrift store? Because you get better quality a lot of times in a thrift store than what you run in a little, you know, regular store and spend so much on something really cheap. just talk reality now. Just talk reality. You're not... Anyway, there's nothing wrong with it. In fact, there's nothing wrong with being in there a lot. I'm not trying to encourage thrift store shopping. Who cares if you go to the thrift store or not? I'm just saying there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. Don't be ashamed. Don't duck and dive and look around and see who's looking at you because you're going in a Goodwill or because you're going in a thrift store. This being my mother's birthday, I'm going to have to say this. That is really true. That she told me years ago when I was, young, a little girl, she told me this. People will always be ashamed of the wrong thing. They will always be ashamed of the wrong thing. So why would you be ashamed to go in a thrift store, get better quality on something, spend way less money, yet you're not ashamed of credit card bills that you can't pay? And like I said, been there, done that. I worked years and years and years paying off credit cards. My salary wasn't coming to me. It was coming to me, but it had to go right back out to those credit card bills. But I don't even know what I bought with the money. Just thanks to a decent enough job to keep me sustained, but barely sustained. Roof over my head, just being a single mother at that time. Anyway, what was our finances? Stop living above your means. Stop trying to keep up with celebrities. You are not a celebrity. You are a regular person. When you become a celebrity, you can buy whatever you want to, and buy me something too, okay? But until you do, you need to live within your means. You really do. And one thing it took me a long time to learn: pay your bills on time. Can we get a witness? Can we get a witness to that? Pay your bills on time. Don't spend a day going over the time that you're supposed to pay your bills, worrying about, I need to pay the bill. Pay it. Have a certain day that you sit down and you write the check. Pay it, even though you're going to be broke. Even though you're going to be broke, pay your bills and then work the rest of the money to sustain yourself. It works. Because chances are, when you start operating like that, which is very smart, you're going to be smart enough to sustain yourself the rest of the month. It's going to come. It's going to come. So pay your bills, and after you pay your bills, don't make no more. Live your life. Live your life. At least you got your money. At least you got your check.